about sending it to...
I heard that's more your specialty.
Not around. Bastard. Oops, daisy. Let's turn this down. Let's turn that off. Gone quiet. Ah. Wrong button. Where am I? Ah. Oi.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Crabby, we've got 43 minutes to start lap. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
There we go. Did all this testing and I didn't think about volume levels. That'll do. That'll do. See what we can do.
New fastest lap for Osborne, 149.11.
David doing really fantastically in the Lister here. Hello, Geracer. How you doing? We're just doing qualifying here. I'm not a qualifier.
That's a new fastest lap for user, 147.39.
It's Coors or whatever his name is. They call him User.
Fastest lap for Het Simmons, 146.55.
I think everyone apart from you is in this race, because you're in the Rights for Engineering Lamborghini, aren't you? Which I believe only turns up in Austria, which is a few rounds away. Or at least first turns up in Austria.
Car right.
That's Michael's car. Alright.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
I'll be wary of them. One of them is Michael Kepner's first races, which I think is the Pyromaniac guy on Discord. So that's him behind us. Yeah, you only show for a few rounds.
Okay, Krabby, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I like that the crew chief has Krabby as a name. I feel fulfilled as a human being now. And die happy. I'm actually really happy to finally get the series back
Brake temperature's okay.
underway again. Alright, yeah, I think so. I think a lot of the Ferraris came here for this race because Monza. And then just didn't show up again, so... I've already been testing the ALMS cars for Silverstone, which is the round after next, which will be Silverstone FIA GT.
0.71. Fastest lap for user, 146.50. P5.
So the Marcos is super quick around here, as well as David Osborne in the number 15.
That's a new fastest lap for Het Simmons, 146.39.
Vista. Done a lot of testing with this so far. Made sure all the names are in the right places. I've made sure the retirements work at the right times. I've made sure my pace is relative to my co-driver.
The track temperature is
in both qualifying and race.
Celsius.
Hello, Ray.
Sector 1 is 0.6.
Oh, GTR 2 is fucking great. Oh, that was a nice corner exit there. Let me know if you'd like the game to be any louder. Because I've got
0.33 off the pace.
Oh, right, brilliant. Yeah, if he does manage to get that sorted, I'd love to get my hands on it. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, with the ALMS stuff I was talking about at Silverstone, I've even been sorting out their fuel consumption. I've never touched that before, but I've been doing it. So we were really looking for a 47.3 and below. That's kind of the times I've been doing. But now that we're on stream, I'm gonna suck ass. Awesome. But I don't know how long the fuel consumption is supposed to last in an LMP car. I haven't touched the GTs or GTSs because that would take me forever. I even sorted out all the speeds for the LMP cars and everything. But yeah, it's taken me a while to get them ready. But when they're done, like, we'll never have a repeat of like what happened to Sebring at the beginning of the season, where just the Audis are nowhere.
Sector 1 is 1.7 off the pace.
Then after Silverstone, it's Le Mans, which will be awesome. Again, I need to work on the cars for that as well. Marcos is a noisy thing. Oh, brilliant. It's a good day for you then, Ray. Your favourite track on your favourite game. So, if you don't know, this is a continuation of my driver career, which I've live streamed all so far. Starting off in the year 2000, we aim to be going as far as I want, depending on the mods, quality of mods, etc, etc. And moving from team to team, doing different racing series. Is it the last time we see the Marcos?
8th place.
You might know a lot more about this than I do. I tend to just go race to race at this point. There's so much to be done for every round that I don't look too far ahead.
Alright, Krabby, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. The car in front has just done a 147.56. Clear left.
Alright, we'll come into the pits. He's just absolutely ruined our lap there.
All your tyres are dirty.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Left side.
Just a little bit of a while. My claim to fame on YouTube, right, is that I was the first person to upload a full GTR2 race. And I knew so little about the game back then that all the Porsches and Ferraris are still greyed out. And there's like 15 people in the comments asking me why the cars are greyed out. I think I did it on like a laptop. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, the Marcos website is still available. And I was looking at it, and they were talking about problems that they had with sanctioning bodies because the car has a sequential gearbox. So they wanted to run at the Daytona 24, but they wouldn't allow them because they were not running H-pattern and stuff like that. It's quite interesting. I need to find the website and post it on the Discord or something. To open the window. It's been raining, so I've been in Montenegro for 15 days. Didn't rain a pop. It's been about nearly 40 degrees every day. I've come home to England and it's raining here. Yeah, Grand Am is weird and wonderful. Let's put it that way. So my teammate Bill Penguino has set a slightly fast lap, but we hope to be up here somewhere. David Osborne, the number 15, coming into the pits. So who've we got? As players, we have Nunu Pava in the Chamberlain Motorsport car. I'm going to get up quickly my... where is it? It's not right. Let me find my Google Doc. Also, if you type in !2000, I think, into the chat, you should get the Google sheet. Oh shit, I need to hide one of the pages because it's got sensitive information about this race on it. How do I do that? Hide sheet. There we go. Then we have to find it. But on this sheet, maybe not this sheet, on a different sheet, I've got every single person that's in this race. Here we go, FIA GT 2000 sign up page. So who've we got? So first off, we've got, so let's go from the top to the bottom. So he's not a player. Nuno Pava, which is Al Nuno on Discord. He's part of the Chamberlain Motorsports team. He's been doing pretty well this season so far, so that's good to see. What am I doing here? No, exclamation mark, sorry. Did I say hashtag? I can't remember what I said. God, I'm making a real hash of this. And then we have in the number 15 car, David Osborne. He is Black Star on the Discord. He's part of the Lister Storm racing team. I don't think they've got any points so far.
147.62.
Oh, I'm really dropping down the field here. The number 14 pretty much has all the points and has a lot of ballast. So we have 40 kilograms of ballast. The number 14 Lister has 70 kilograms. So the limit is 80 for GT cars. And where are they? Yeah, they're down in 16th. So they're really struggling with that 70 kilograms extra ballast. And then who's next? Bill Penguino. He's known as Bill the Penguin, and he's part of Freisinger Motorsport. He's in the number 3 car. I'm in the number 4 Freisinger Sport car. Who else we got on here? There was a different person that I think... Okay, yeah, so Dylan Patterson, that's Fell Guys, part of the ART team in the number 29 car. That's myself in the number 4. And then who have we got left? Done the list. Oh yeah, and we have Toby Johnson in the first racing 550 Ferrari, which is absolutely beautiful. And then, last but not least, we have Michael. Oh, actually, he is last. Is Michael Kimpel? I don't know how you say that. In the number 75 360 car. So we're gonna shoot time forward a little bit, make the track just get a little bit better in terms of grip, and then we'll go out again. I don't want to spend ages in qualifying. The race is long. We're not going to reach the full 3 hours of time. We will reach 500 kilometers before the timer ends, unless something drastic happens.
You've got 20 minutes left.
But I don't think that will happen. Retirements I've set up myself. So I know who will retire and who won't.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
But I find it a more reliable way to get retirements and a little more realistic way to get retirements. So we'll go out soon.
10 minutes.
Okay, we're going to go out now.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Yellow flag, P16.
Hello, Michael. But yeah, so pretty much everyone, apart from Geracer, is in this race. Which is quite cool, that we've got a lot of players in here. So if you spot your car, please try and cheer it on. I don't think so, because in 1999 they had the double chicane, and in 2000 they had it changed.
Temperatures are looking good.
But anyway, I've done all the fucking work now. But if it is wrong, whoops. But I'm pretty certain that by 2000 they had changed the double chicane at the beginning for the larger chicane. So I have to use the 2003 layout version. But please do let me know if I'm wrong, because then we can all laugh at me.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag.
Oh really? Oh shit. Oh well, use your imagination. I wonder when this race was compared to F1. Well, I screwed it up. Oh well. Pretty standard stuff. I've spent all day fucking doing this. Yeah, you don't. Your car does not have a rear wing. Yeah, it is. I just thought it was the wrong track. I thought it was the 99. Actually, it makes sense that it wasn't be for the right 99, right? Because it's part of the pack, and the 99 is extra. I'm a bit thick sometimes.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
That's alright. It's alright being a bit thick sometimes. Do not pull on, in, on, and out. Wait. Oh my fucking god.
Clear left.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Car left.
Enker. Yeah, I think the thing is, I think a lot of Italian teams, they just wanted to come out and test their cars. They wanted to be a part of the FIA GT.
Yellow flag, caution.
But yeah, a few more cars this race. Which is nice. Oh, really? Let's go see some of you here again.
122.
Right, I've got to actually qualify, like, well. Just so many cars in the way. It's fine, we'll make it up in the race somehow. Yeah, they do.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
It is Monza though, to be fair.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I think the Ferrari up ahead, it's got like a sign on it, like it's called like Grease or something. But I keep thinking it says Greg's because the logo is really similar as well. Let's hope we can get another lap out of this. Because there are just too many cars.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. Car right. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, before the stream started, I did a mock qualifying and start of a race, and I managed to get a lap in, but this is impossible. Get out of the fucking way. That worked.
Car left, clear left. Car left, clear left.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look at why that's happening. Thought about using VR, but I thought the viewing experience would be a bit better without it.
16th place. That's the end of the session. P16.
Shit, so I've got to really improve. I've increased the backfires on cars because I went to Le Mans this year and every car backfired like crazy, so there we go. It's a good lap. Oh, I am very smart. Okay. Let's go to the race. Let's save first. So the race should be really challenging in terms of AI pace. I'm going to have to be a bit slow for the first couple of laps for them to get their eye in. But then after that, we should be dandy. The brake bias is too far forward for me. Do about that. So let's have a quick look down the list. In first place is Mike Hezemans in the... I don't know what this is. A car. It's been a long time since I've looked at these. I haven't also got the online thing up, but I'll bring it up for the actual race when I'm out of the car, and we'll have a look at what each of those cars are. In second place is Nuno, first of the player cars in the number 1 Chamberlain Motorsport car. He's done a fantastic job. Third place, Corazor in the Marcos, well suited for Monza with the absolutely ginormous engine. Carsport Holland, that's the one. In fourth place, David Osborne, another one of the live participants in the number 15 Lister racing car. In fifth place is Tony Seela in the number 2 Chamberlain Motorsport car. They are doing quite well here. Number 6, Claude Yves Goslin in the number 11. Let me try and find if there's a name on here somewhere. It's a car. Number 7, Jamie Campbell Walter, the championship leader with 70 kilograms of ballast in the number 14 Lister car. In 8th place, Luca Capellari, the number 21 Viper. Again, I have just no idea. That just says video games on the side. Oh, Paul Belmondo, that's the one. That's the one. I'm going to call this the video game car because it's got it written on the side. Yeah, the Vipers do really well here because of their powerful V10. Was it? It's an 8-litre V10 or something. 9th place, Gabriele Sabatini in the number 27. First of the Porsche cars here. They don't do fantastically. They're a bit outdated here. In 10th place is myself in the number 4. Who am I racing for? Freisinger Motorsport car. And in 11th place, Michael Logonet in the number 8 Porsche. So it's all the Porsches here, really. 12, Luca Catonio. There's so many Italians here. It's painful. I need to remember which one of the players. Nuno, Michael. Okay, so yeah. In number 13th is Dylan Patterson, one of the players in the number 29 ART car. I think that's quite a recent addition to the grid. I can't remember. Honestly, it's been so long since we've done it. But it's got Dreamcast logoing, which is absolutely fantastic. In 14th, we have Jean-Claude Ligniers in the number 10 Viper. I've lost the chat. You have on full grid? I do. It's the actual grid that drove at the race on this day, on this time. Not this actual day IRL, but you know what I mean. How do I put it? Yeah, it's the grid that was there on that day. Franz Conrad in the number 15, P15, the number 5. They tend to do a bit better with the rest of the races. They've been a bit slower here, and they've painted over their own advertisement on the rear wing there. In 16th place is my teammate in the number 3 Freisinger Motorsport car, Bill Penguino, another one of the real life players. 17, Vincent Voss in the number 12 Viper. 18, Michael Monteiro. Is that the brother of the other Montero? Kind of weird looking car. The 19th place, France. Weith. I think I saw his grandson or son driving at Le Mans this year. And I think he was driving there as well, if I remember correctly. 20th is one of the original player members, and yeah, this is the only 550. Yeah, that's. Oh, he isn't the brother. He's like a cousin. Hello, Wollobla. Oh no, wait, is that Nuno? Anyway, in the only 550 in the first racing car, supremely cursed IRL. Hey James, how you doing? Yeah, I did. It was absolutely awesome. I should post some video somewhere. 21st, we have Christian Reed in the number 7. What are you? What are you? Are you a Proton? You're a Proton racing car? Yes, they are. 22nd is Horst Filbermeyer in the number 28 car. Probably one of the most beautiful. Yeah, I thought so. How you doing? You actually qualified quite well. You are the at the top somewhere. Tim Sudgeon in the first of the NGT class. Of course, he is the producer of, was he the Beatles? I think he was. I actually looked up his team. I think his team has been racing since the 1970s, and he'd done Le Mans and everything, which is amazing. Number 23, Roberto Orlandi in the Mac Racing team car in second place in NGT. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that when I was watching the Protons race. Although they did have a lot of crashes this year. In 25th place and, was it third in class? Third in class is the number 63 LR Organisation Racing Team. The RWS Red Bull sponsored Luca Ricitelli car in 4th place in NGT. 5th place is the number 55 Constantino Bertuzzi. There's so many Italians here. They really just did turn up for this race, didn't they? We have the first of the Labra competition NGT cars, number 53. They had a couple of retirements so far this year. Yeah, MCA. Yeah, they did absolutely fantastic. What was that? 6th place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7th place in NGT is the number 50 Magnus Wallander. They had a few retirements this year, but they've been one of the faster guys. In 8th is the number 52 Labra competition car. Again, should be close to the front, but are struggling with the speeds of Monza. Really does juggle the field up a bit. In 9th place, we have the number 60 Herberth Racing NGT car. 10th place, we have the Mac Racing 66 Massamo Friggero. Jeff Lister in the number 51 Pennzoil Racing Team G-Force car. What's they 11th? 12th is the number 54. Who are you? Jean-Luc Moray Larbieri. Good God. 70 is the first of the NGT Ferraris with a Wang. Batti Prigliasco. Crikey. You like the bumblebee effect on that Porsche? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a very nice looking the J&B racing car. In like 13th or 14th or something, the number 61 car. It's a Ferrari. And then in last place is the last of the player characters. This is Michael. And he is not having the best time, but hopefully qualifying time doesn't mean anything. Hopefully it will just be he'll be a lot better in the race with no wing. He'll be able to slipstream everywhere he goes. So let's get this race started. It's 87 laps. We're going to hit the lap counter before we hit the race ending counter. the race lap counter before we hit the timing counter unless anything goes wrong. I do have safety cars on, so we'll see what happens, but let's get started. And I think so for 2001, I'm probably going to stay with the Freisinger cars. We'll see how it goes. We've still got a lot of the season to go. Probably stick with the Freisinger car and just go to NGT. In before constant full course jizzers, yeah. Good luck to everyone. When I'm out of the car, I'll make sure to put this on. But what happens is I can see the cars behind me when this is on. So it makes it a bit annoying. So just remember your car numbers. Exclamation 2000 should bring up the spreadsheet that lets you to see the points, the weights of the cars, and all that jazz. Could we see a crappy self-run team at some point? If I learn how to paint in this game, then yes. I haven't learned how to paint in this game. I can paint in like RBR. I just don't know how to do it for this, but I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I just don't know how. I know, you know what I mean? So just doing the formation lap now. Not really worried about fuel saving. I'm not interested in. Yeah, that was the problem I had. Was like you had to put it in. I had to put it into a different, like a different painting thing, and then paint it in there, and then take it to a different program and all that stuff. But if someone's willing to sit down and do that with me, I'd love to do it. Love to be able to have my own team. Absolutely massive cars. It's going to get really hectic. So I'm just going to turn the AI driver on a second. I need to grab my gloves. What about my racing gloves? There's so many of you here. Thank you so much for joining. If you are interested in being a named driver in either the FIA GT or the American Le Mans series for this season, I'm accepting applications. So it would just be an AI named driver, just like the rest of the guys. And it's on my Discord, which should be in the description. You can also press, you should supposedly be able to say !Discord, and it will take you to the Discord as well. We do need more ALMS drivers. Most of the guys I'm calling you out here are allergic to the ALMS, and I don't understand why. Yeah, rain's really fun in this game. Hello, Scroto. You used to be a named driver as well. If it doesn't work, you'll be in the... Hey, it did work! Something worked on my stream! Thank you, James. Again, I'm not going to go absolutely crazy in the first couple of laps. I want the AI to calm down, get some speed. There's not too much on the Discord, because it's very small, but it's good to be on there for any updates with any stuff I'm doing. And I like to hang out in the channels, voice channels, when I'm editing the races for the streams. Yeah, I'm always up and down with genres of games and stuff, but here we go. Start off in second gear.
Go, go, go. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Again, not going to go absolutely crazy, so don't be too disappointed that I'm not sending it everywhere. The AI struggle a bit, especially at Monza with T1 as well. nice.
Alright, crabby, decent start. We can build something from here.
This is really good on the brakes. So I am also... So I have no assist on. I have the HUD on because I like to see what is going on. And plus it gives you guys a little more context as to who is in front, who is behind. I am doing full clutch and H pattern as this vehicle was in real life, and on downshifts I'm also heel-in towing to make sure I do not damage the gearbox, which I do have enabled through the Crew Chief plugin, which if you don't already, I would highly recommend that you check out the GTR2 Crew Chief plugin. It just really breathes new life into the game. Okay, the AI have really fucked off already, so we're gonna really start going. Well, when you find that out for me, I'll change to a sequential, alright? Yeah, I know. But I didn't know the information, so I just went with what I thought was the more realistic option. I don't really know.
Het Simmons is now in the lead.
But if you can find that out, I'd happily change.
Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced. E9.
So brake a bit earlier because of our high fuel load. I managed to fuck that up.
The left side tyres have dirt pickup.
So we're not so interested in the time on the top of the corner, we're looking at the laps. We're looking for 87 laps. That is if we don't get lapped. Which hopefully we don't. I'm driving like an absolute moron today. Letting the Lister get away. Hello everyone, say hello. And let's settle in. If it was actually sequential, I will swap it in the pit stop and I'll do the rest of the race in sequential.
146, 115. That was 149.30.
Nice little bit of wheel spin out of that corner. So I've made the AI really tough. Normally I make the race ratio thing in the AIW like 1.7, no 1.07 or whatever it is. For this race it's 1.14. It's very high. But that makes my qualifying pace and my race pace very similar, which is our goal at the end of the day. Need to really avoid that curb on the entry to that corner. This one we can take pretty easily.
fastest lap for Het Simmons, 1:45.70.
So my AI counterpart will be faster in terms of best lap, it'll be like 2 seconds quicker. But as soon as they get into traffic, they're basically the same pace as me. So I've done it as more of like an average than outright pace. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We always need like a multicam. I know some of the YouTubers, like I say other YouTubers, James is doing a Your Motorsport thing where he makes the AI race each other and commentates on it. Now if I wasn't so interested in doing the racing myself on this, I would do the same. Because then I could keep up with everyone. But I guess you'll just have to wait. Wait.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds.
Need to go wider into that corner. It cost me a lot of time, that.
You've just done a 1:47.74.
So we're catching the guy ahead whilst being caught by the guy behind, which is not too bad. Lister is just incredibly quick, even with the ballast. Just that engine is so good on the straights. Trying to push as hard as I can without causing myself too many mistakes or flat spots. That's why I've brought the brake bias back a little bit. We just gained a lot of time there, holy shit. Oh, may have gone over a bit there.
The car ahead has just done a 1:45.59. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds.
So my little bubble here, cars behind are struggling to keep up whilst the Lister ahead is really going for the cars ahead of him. Hopefully he'll start slowing down once he reaches the rear of them.
8 seconds.
Yeah. Welcome. I don't really know how Discourse works. I like Discord, but I'm a bit of a boomer. Like, trying to set up channels, I never know who can see them and who can't, so I end up just pinging someone and just being like, can you see this? Because I don't know. But I did get pin called, which didn't work, because I set it up wrong, somehow. We'll leave it in 4th.
New fastest lap for user, 1:45.00.
So the Marcos is going very quickly right now.
You've just done a 1:47.63.
That's a nice exit there. I hope so. Someone just shows the Marcos. You got to believe in the Marcos. It's just too beautiful. I thought about choosing the Marcos, but I thought it might be a bit too much of a meme. And I normally choose the Marcos when I play single player, so I thought I'd do something different.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
Well, actually, I wanted to choose a car that did all the races, so I could choose to do all the races if I so wished. But I think I'll be missing some due to the American Le Mans Series rounds.
That lap was a 1:47.68.
So Toby Johnson will be doing them.
Crabby, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Toby Johnson's not here right now. He is he's doing the Spa 24-hour in iRacing. Mandatory pit stops, I don't think is possible. I don't know, like, in other games that use the same engine... Alright, yeah. In other games that use the same engine, you can. But you can just, like, turn up the fuel consumption in the options. I used to do that, so I'd have like an hour race, put ×2 fuel consumption on, they'd pit around half an hour.
Lystritz has just retired from the race.
Who? Someone's just retired? No, it's not. No, it's not. Both names will be listed. But yeah, there is no way to switch drivers. That's why some mods, they put both the last names with a slash in between them, because it's just supposed to be both of the drivers. That's for me to know and for you to not find out, Deracer. It's part of the immersion, damn it. So we're in a bit of a bubble at the moment. They're battling hard behind me, so that's why they're going a bit slower. But I am also driving my bloody heart out. I've got 40 kilograms of ballast. I know I've said that a few times, but it's always good to reiterate it. Then, unlike the first few rounds of this season, there's a lot of NGT cars to overtake, so it's going to make it a bit spicier.
The gap to Walter ahead is now 0.0.
I actually did the changing gears without without fucking up.
The gap behind is now 1.5 seconds.
He's getting closer behind. Always changing, always changing.
Your last lap time was at 1:47.83. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag.
Instant
Green
in
flag,
sector up
sector
ahead. Yeah, endurance racing is more my thing because I'm more consistent than fast. I'm not much of a qualifier. So like when I was growing up, all I ever wanted to do was go on iRacing and be B class, I think you had to be at the time, to do all the endurance races, and then all the special races came along. I think I've won Daytona 24-hour on iRacing like 3 times. Oh, that was a shit exit. But also I'm holding position for so long because I'm just in a bit of a bubble. There's no one really around me at the moment. Concentration is also majorly helped though when you have a H-band gearbox, because you have so much to do with your feet. Judging where you want to change gear, how much RPM you want to give the engine, where you want to change gear because you have to come off the throttle, can unsettle the car.
The gap behind is now 0.6. Your lap time was at 1:48.06. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Fucked up a little bit. First of the NGT cars, who is this? Is it Michael? If it's not, we'll have a little celebration. Everyone get ready with the celebration emotes, I guess. Oh, what is this? What is a celebration emote on YouTube?
Coming up on
Just a smiley face. I know, I think it is, Michael. If it's got 75 on the side, it is him. It's not! He's not last! Fantastic. Fuel goes pretty quickly around Monza as well. Fuel's only going to last about 40 minutes. Gain some time due to the back marker there. Really feel like the AI level is quite good this time around. Oh, come on. Thought I wasn't going to brake in time then.
Slower class car ahead.
So it's the J&B Ferrari and Michael. Yeah, he is. He'd obviously set up his car to be race pace orientated. Got to wait behind. Oh, he doesn't want me to wait behind.
Left side. Clear left.
Almost half a fuel tank gone. Leading the 360s as well, which is all you can ask for, really. I think you burn out your tyres a lot quicker though, due to the lack of rear wing. Bit of an empty plane now. Already fucked that up. Trying to brake later because of the less fuel load, but I'm
2.6 seconds.
not doing great. Yeah, they're not doing great. I can't remember what season they introduced it, but I can't remember if it's just NGTs or GTs as well.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
But you weren't allowed to upgrade your car every year. It was every other year. So in 2001,
Sector 2 is now green.
the Ferrari had just updated, so they became quite good, but the Porsche weren't allowed to upgrade, like the overall package.
Okay, Crabby, the next car is Osborne.
Oh, it's David up ahead. What's he doing up ahead? He was like in second or something. And the J&B develops a proper NGT car in like the last round or two. Ah, I see.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
How am I getting the pit crew to sound so clean? Use crew chief.
Good consistency, keep it up. That last lap was 148.02.
And I have the background noise turned down.
Class car.
Oh my god, I'm really struggling on the brakes here. Quite done. The MCA car's further down the NGT list than it should be. He started in first, I think. Not having the best time here. Yeah, it's a mod. It's an application you can do the iRacing, GTR2, the F1 games, R Factor. Just gives you extra information you wouldn't usually get. And plus for GTR2 it comes with a bunch of plug-in things you can change, like now I have gearbox damage enabled, I have flat spotting, enables the grey cars to be coloured again. It has a bunch of fixes. Stops light flickering. You can adjust the backfires. It's just a bunch of stuff. Adds VR. Adds dirt on your tyres. Marbles off track. It's really cool. Highly recommend.
Okay, Crabby, you're reeling. Walter, in. The gap is 0.8. Slower class car ahead.
Passing David here. He's been passed by his teammate with 70 kilograms. Wonder what's happened to him. He should not be going that slow. He wasn't second at the beginning.
P8.
Take all the positions we can get. Looking forward to getting my co-driver into the car at the end of this stint. I've added on cars on my selection and tracks that about it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I have like a different version, like a different fresh install for each mod that I use. So this is just my FIA GT one. I have a British Touring Car one. I have a American Le Mans Series one, all in different ones.
Slower class car.
Just so I can easily fix problems when they arise and all that jazz. Yeah, I know. Well, actually, it was very recently we were doing a save swap 24-hour with 4 friends on GTR2 Spa 2003 race. It was really successful, apart from in the first hour, instead of quitting the game to hand over the save, I actually restarted it and I hadn't saved it because I'm an idiot. Between 2 listers. Alright, let's get him.
Left side. Clear left.
There we go, 7th place now.
Come on, Crabby. Nicely done.
Beautiful.
gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds.
Pain. I fucked that corner up.
E7.
Alright. It's amazing how many different issues people have with this game depending on their systems. Because of course being an older game. Like I'd send my version of the game over to my three friends that I was doing the 24-hour race with, and like one of them had a problem and the others didn't, and it was like nearly impossible to figure out what the fuck was wrong. So I hit that curb and I didn't want to spin.
On your right. Clear right. Come on, Krabby, keep pushing. We might get him back. You picked up dirt on all your tyres. Right, the guy ahead of us is Osborne.
So actually the version of the game I'm using now is Toby Johnson's version of the game. Because he was like, well actually you don't need all this other mods that you've got on. You just need the crew chief and then download the mods you want and modify it from there. And it like cut down my game by 5 gigabytes because I was downloading like the HQ mod because I thought I needed it. Turns out I didn't. Just overcomplicating things. Yeah, I like taking part in the SRM rallies.
E9.
But I didn't take part in the latest one because I was away on holiday. Yeah, crew chief, that's all it is. Too busy reading chat to drive correctly. Yeah, literally. And plus some mods are just unstable. So it can be hard to know whether it's your PC or like mod or... But the FIA 2000-2009 mod is pretty stable. God, I got the gear stuck. RWS Porsche seems to be quite high up. Big bunch of GT cars here. Seems like we've done some catching. I'm fucking working hard for it, I'll tell you that.
The gap behind is now car left, clear left.
Oh right, Christ. I know Crimson has a problem with like his Steam copy, but I think there's something wrong with his Windows. That just doesn't allow him to play it properly.
Acknowledged, pit stop requested.
No, I did not request a pit stop. Oh, come on, let me past.
Clear left, car left.
Dude.
Still
Dude.
there. Clear left.
Get out of the way. So we're still quite close after 35 minutes of racing. We are 3 seconds behind one and 1.5 seconds above the others. Yeah, I do like GOG. They are pretty good service. No, I did not request a pit again.
Acknowledged. Pit request cancelled. The gap to Osborne in front is now 3.0.
Oh. Bit on the grass there. Oh yeah, the 4GP patch, yeah. Nah, to be fair, Crimson knows everything about GTR 2. He's the person that I go to advice when things are wrong. So if there's something wrong with his, like, and he can't fix it, if he can't fix his own problem, yeah, it's a pretty fucked problem. Because yeah, he's like God to me, at least. He's also part of the reason why I started doing the My Driver career thing. See you later, Dad. Good luck with the model show tomorrow.
That's a new fastest lap for user, 1:44.80.
Hello.
Green flag, sector 3.
We've got the number 14 lister going into the pits there.
Abby, relax, focus, keep it smooth, P8.
Sort of learning experience, Ray. Yeah, it does. It does. I have mine on psychotic, highest aggression level. Just because they make, otherwise they just don't go for passes.
Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag,
Thanks.
sector 3.
Yeah, psychotic is what I have on. Otherwise they just really struggle to overtake each other. Like lapped cars and stuff. Not long till we pit now. Yeah, it's just all practice. Like, honestly, I've been playing this game for so long. Like, knowing the AI is almost like intuitive.
The guy behind
Which helps me to not get bumped and stuff. I mean, it still happens, but...
Okay, Krabby, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
You also got to remember that people's levels of experience are... I mean, I'm not the fastest guy in the world or anything, but I have been racing since I was like sim racing, and my first one was like F1 2002, and I was what, 5 when that came out, and I played that. So like, sim racing is intuitive at this stage. Even though I'm not quick, I understand how the car works in a virtual space. And for a lot of people, you know, sim racing is quite new, and I think some can get quite frustrated when things don't quite go right. But it just takes a long time. Nice.
You're in the sky in. The gap's now 1.8.
I used to be very quick sim racer. Used to be. It used to be in like alright. Arcade. Accolade? You mean arcade? Oh yeah. Yeah. Though, you know, when I started, it was like Toca Race Driver and Gran Turismo games and lots of crashy car games. They were great on the PS2. Alright. But I think, yeah, I kind of got bored of the whole sim racing trying to be hardcore sim as possible. Not in terms of the game itself, but the people. You know, I drove for a few years in a pretty good team in R Factor 2. We won some stuff, didn't won some other stuff. But it just became so competitive. I mean, I'm a very competitive person, but it became so...
Slower class car ahead.
Difficult to be quick that I gave up. So now I'm mediocre, but I've kept the consistency. And then it allows me to do stuff like this, because I'm no longer spending weeks practicing for races I don't want to do. Alright.
P8.
Yeah, now I just love motorsport, sim racing stuff. Yeah, it is. I had a very interesting discussion. You can find it on YouTube with Billy Strange. Billy Strange Racing YouTube stuff. He does these call-in shows when he talks about the latest news. We talked about Rennsport and league racing being a betterment or a detriment to sim racing itself. Basically came to the conclusion that it's down to whoever wants to do it. I think a lot of people like the competitive thing. That's why CSGO is so popular. I just don't have the time. I guess if the only thing I did was sim racing, then yeah, great, but I like my tactical shooters and my flying and everything. Yeah, definitely. It's good to try out everything. Because that's the thing, every game does something good in its own way. I just like GTR 2. I like driving it, I feel immersed when I'm driving. But I love the adjustability. Allows me to create things like this.
Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is green.
Sector 3 is yellow, Sector 3 is yellow, Sector 3 is green. Other cars coming into the pits.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you.
Did I save more fuel than other people or something?
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. Green flag, Sector 1. P5. estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, it is. It's so good. I've just been really enjoying BattleBit. I bought it yesterday, day before, when I came back from holiday. And it's very nice. Dopamine levels are good.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I think Michael is still leading the 360s, not by much, but he's still leading.
The gap in front has increased to 3.8 seconds. Green flag in sector 3.
Yeah, it is. I've no idea how to set up a car.
The leader heads.
But yes, I agree with the rest of it. I'm sure this car would feel better if I knew how to set it up.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
My goal? Oh, I've bashed into him a little bit. Sorry.
Sector 3 is clear. User
Off the grass.
We've got dirt pickup on our left side tyres. Yellow flag.
Ooh.
Sector 3 is green. The car ahead's pitting now.
So I think we're going to be pitting in this lap.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Be swapping over to our
You're in the lead.
friendly driver.
Okay, pit stop requested. We're running on fumes, mate. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I haven't got set up, because I don't have like a not text-to-speech, like some voice recognition software on my computer, because I like to keep it as lean as possible, my PC, in terms of like operating system stuff. There is a speech to there's a voice recognition part of this software as well. You can ask for like leader information, pit stop information, all that kind of stuff. Well, I just don't have it set up. I think in other games you can also ask for like specific tyres that you want on the car, so it's quite well done. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get off it. I could not. So I've got to try and pit one lap earlier because all the other cars are doing that, and I don't want to give myself an unfair advantage. So I'll try and make sure I pit with a 2 marker on the board next time round that I pit.
Okay, Crabby, expect traffic on exit. We expect to exit the pits in position 9, just in front of Gosselin. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
I just don't like taking advantage of the AI. Like they're programmed to be one certain way, and I can go faster than them if I know how to cheat it, which I do. So I don't want that to be
Incident in sector 3. Sector
don't want it to be unfair. Like I want to be immersed. Yes, I am. Using a wheel, 3 pedals with clutch and H pattern gearbox. So I've got Fanatec gearbox thing. I've got a Fanatec CSL wheel and CSL pedals. Okay. Switch over to the co-pilot. And then we'll take a look at the grid. See where things have been going. Wrong and right. And all the in-between. And I'll see how my partner's doing. She just came in and lit on the floor. Yeah. To be fair, I've never been a big fan of racing outside of the vehicle. Even when I did play on controller, on like PS2 and PS3 and everything. So he is now. I'll be taking a break. I don't like doing the whole race by myself. So now this part of the stint is out of my hands.
Go, go.
He's going out.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. P6.
I need to... So we'll just speed up the game a little bit. That didn't work. Oh, here we go.
Clear right. Okay, pit stop requested.
Okay, and then unrequest it. There we go. So you won't pit a lap earlier. Let's have a look-see. Let's save. Yeah, they do. When I get bored, I like put on one of the Spa 24-hour races with the AI on, and I just speed up time. Ah, right. No, I like doing it for the races because I do full distance ones, and I don't like stopping the race to do it later.
We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P21.
So in first place is. Actually, I've got. Let me.
Behind is now 2.6.
I'm gonna pause the game a second because I'm on a different screen. Okay. How do I? How the fuck do I do this? I don't know. Anyway, the number 25 car, which we're not looking at now, is in first place, and that's the Carsport Holland Heisman's Hart car. Been doing pretty well this season, so I need to annoy myself again. And how do I? I don't know. Oopsie daisy. Not what I was meant to do. Ah, this just ain't working, Chief.
7th position. Qualifying pace now. Come on, you can salvage something here.
So, in second place is the driver Corazon, the number 19 Marcos car. They've been putting in some extremely fast lap times. In third place is the number 14 championship leader Lister, with Jamie Campbell-Walter in the driving seat. He is quite far behind second place car, and he has the number 1 of Nuno, who is one of the player drivers, close behind. He doesn't have any ballast in the car, so hopefully he can make a move. His teammate is in second place, Mr. Sella, with 2 seconds behind. We have David Osborne in the number 15 car. He was in second place at the beginning of this race, or somewhere like second or third. So I'm quite surprised to see him this far down. Must have had a problem of some description. In 7th place is myself with the number 21.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Who is he? The number 21, whatever he's called, close behind. So let's hope the AI driver can keep him off. In 9th and 10th we have the 11 and 12. What are these? This is not Chamberlain. Not Carsport Holland, is it? Oh, we have a car off. Gosselin and Voss. And then we have the Herberth car from Switzerland, driven by Lejeune. Yeah, they are. This car was actually close behind us at one point, but they have been stampeded by the Vipers. 12th place overall, we have the number 27 car with the number 29 of David Patterson close behind. Again, one of the player cars. They are having a nice little bash here. All the way down to the number 9 of the second Herberth car. The 15th overall, we have the number 5 Conrad car, driven by Franz Conrad himself. Yeah. Followed close behind by my teammate in the number 3 with a new paint job this round, again with another player of Bill Penguino. In 70th overall, we have the number 36 car. I don't know who it is. The Spirit de Competition. I guess that's their name. I can't get the form up. Maybe I can get it up on my phone and I can tell you exactly who these people are. Phone. My driver career. 2000 season. Oh, the 21 has really lost ground to us here. AI driver really putting in some good laps here. But he will lose time in traffic, which is why I've put the time so high.
Okay, Krabby, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you.
See what this says. Okay. Where did we get to? We got to...
You're right. Clear right.
Number 9, 5, 3, 36.
Car ahead is Osborne.
So number 36 is Montero and Ravelli in the Estoril Racing team from Portugal in the Porsche 993.
Left side.
They are having a kind of optimal race for them. They're not a very well optimized team. The number 22 car in 18th place overall is driven by the Reith father and son combo. Part of Reith Racing from the Deutschland, again in the Porsche. Again, a very independent team. 19th place overall is the one and only Ferrari 550 with Toby Johnson at the wheel. He is one of the player drivers. It is absolutely fantastic car at its testing phases, part of the first racing team. The first racing team didn't have, well, this car, this chassis in particular, has an absolutely horrendous record, and I implore anyone to go and look it up.
Clear left.
But they are going indeed, so as long as they keep plodding around, they'll gather more data, more testing. He's had a bit of a cramonch. 20th place is the number 7 Proton racing car, I believe. It consists of Reed, Master Pietro and Reed again. Must be father and son or brother or something. Again in the Porsche. 21st place is the number 28 car, which is driven by Falbermeyer and Falbermeyer Jr. This is the RWS team from Deutschland. They do also have a team in the NGT class, which is sponsored by Red Bull. So first place in NGT is the number 67 of Orlandi and Bisiato in the Mack Racing team from Italy in the Porsche 996 GT3R, or in this game the RS, because there isn't an R, but they're close enough. Second place in NGT is the RWS car sponsored by Red Bull. They were extremely quick IRL. They've been struggling a lot this season, so it's good to see them up there in second place. They'd had at least one retirement, and I think they were performing really poorly at Estoril. So that's absolutely fantastic, and there's a long line of cars behind them. Third place, again not too far behind, is the number 52 of Gouslard and Bouchou in the Labre competition from France. And they again are in the Porsche. In fourth place is the number 63 of Bougan Riel Migault in the LRO car from Switzerland. They've been performing pretty averagely, so it's great to see them up in fourth place. LRO standing for, I don't know. What position is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5th place is the number 50 Wallander Nyearn team, team of drivers for the G-Force Penazol team from the UK. Again, driving a Porky. 6th place is another LRO team, the number 60. Hang on a minute. No, it's not. It's actually very similar. Yeah, basically the same sponsorship, but this car is owned by Herberth Racing, which also has a team in the GT class. They are from Switzerland, and Rosa and Babini are driving this car. And what did I say this was? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th place is the number 53 Labra competition car with De Lesseps, Shuru and Arla Racing. Again, Labra competition cars should be performing a lot better than they are currently. They had been performing at more tighter tracks. Maybe they are not well suited to places like Monza. I've forgotten what position I said this was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8th place, very close behind, is the number 55 of Bazzuti and Mazzarelli.
Sector 2 is yellow.
They've just had an incident. Part of the ART engineering car. I don't know if it's the same. No, it's not the same as ART in GT.
Green flag in sector 2.
9th place, I believe this is the number 66 of Rapetti and Fugero in the Mack Racing car from Italy. Performing less good than it should be. First of the 360s is Michael, with the name I can't pronounce. Obviously, having no wing is helping him greatly. So let's hope he can continue this form. He is part of the Kessel Racing team. Close behind, he does have the JMB Ferrari team. Very, very close behind. They have been like this for a while, so let's hope that Michael can keep it up. In the last of the 360 cars, and actually last of the running cars, is the number 61 Printoth Capelli driver team run by Supertech ERG from Italy. So retirement so far is the number 10 car driven by Lagniez and Martinoli, part of the Paul Belmondo competition team. And yeah, Rail. Oh really? Yeah, his name is in quotation marks on this document, which doesn't fill me with much hope. So anyway, number 10 is out. I'm going to quickly... how do I unhide a sheet? So I can get confirmation from the team that the number 10 car is out because it's had a suspension failure. So they've beached it.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Oh right, crikey. In 36th overall we have MK Racing team. What number are they? 56. And they are out, we've heard, because of engine failure. And first car to go out is the number 51 Pennzoil G-Force Racing Team car. And they are out, we've heard, because of a gearbox issue. So 3 retirements so far, 1 hour and 5 minutes down. We will continue on board with our car. We'll have a look, see if there's any battles going on up the grid yet. There's David Osborne going for a pass on, that might be Nuno. No, it's not, it's Nuno's teammate. Again, the number 15 car of David Osborne should be performing
The next car is
much better than this
It looks like Iva
as they pass Michael.
Coming up on a slower class car.
He's just got passed again. David Hart in its Heisman's is really leaving the competition in this. With the number 14 with its 70 kilograms of ballast doing absolutely fantastically. Let's see where the next closest battle is. Oh, Nuno is stuck in the barrier. Now that wasn't meant to happen.
Car left.
But Nuno is DNF because he's managed to flip his car over the wall, I imagine. I haven't got replays turned on, so I can't show you a replay either. May he RIP. So there goes Nuno.
Osborne in the gap is now.
Not having the best time. Not many close battles going on apart from battle between the number 3 Freisinger. Yeah, welp.
You're pulling away.
Nuno is so unfortunate. I can't believe it. But yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry to disappoint. Unfortunately, you will be classified as a DNF. As we have a battle here for... What position is this? P14, the Herberth racing car, and my sister team car. Pretty evenly matched. Currently my AI driver teammate, Payne, is in the car. So he will drive his stint and I'll get back in. I will be right back. I'm just going to go and have a wee, fill up my water glass again. So enjoy this battle and I will be back.
That lap was a 1:47.32. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
Okay, I'm back.
Slower class car ahead.
And I have someone attacking me. With Nuno caught in the barrier somewhere back there. I can't believe his car is out.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap to Osborne ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7 seconds. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. Pulling away from the guy behind, the gap's now 2.2.
Yeah, but he keeps dropping back, this other guy. He's not very good in traffic. All the gaps up ahead are really, really spreading out here. But it's good that we're so high up at this current time. Oh, I hear it's still raging on. NGT cars are coming in for their first pit stops. At least I think it's their first. Yeah, I think it is. Their fuel tank lasts a long time. I have no idea if that's realistic or not, but it's just base game fuel values. A lot of them coming in at the same time.
Yellow flag Sector 3.
Interesting.
Green flag in Sector 3.
Oh, trying to get it. What? Okay, cool. They are close out of the pit box, aren't they? Hang on. Oh no, wait. I thought that was someone in the gravel, but it's actually a tractor.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Leader of NGT is in the pits. Now Michael's in, like, second in class. So they can go further on fuel, even still. Is that going to give them a huge advantage? Maybe. Ferraris are not out of it yet.
The gap to Osborne ahead is now 4.1. Clear right. That was 147.04.
I don't know.
Slower class car ahead.
To me, it makes sense because it's got no wing, right? Right? Alright, back me off on this. So, less fuel is needed to make it go straight faster.
Car right. Clear right.
With this, NGT must be dropping off the jack soon. Yeah, it's now dropping, He's going to get overtaken.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is clear.
Oh, he's in the lead. Is this how they won IRL? But you know, he does not have enough gap. Whoa. But they, you know, they do not have enough lead to fulfill this.
The gap behind's increased.
Because of Nuno being there, the yellow flag is on. So they're going slower. I will fix that. Oh. I will fix that when it's our turn, when we swap driver. Because I hate it when the AI slow down because of the yellow flag. Especially such a big sector as well. But we can fix this. Just have to fiddle with some folders. Files. Fiddling folders won't do anything. Yeah, exactly. So I will fix that, and that might even put him back in the race as well, but he'll just be laps down. Let's just say he had a mechanical problem or something. Ouch. GTR always likes to throw out some surprises. I did like 4 test races and none of them did that.
V6.
But I guess that's what makes it so interesting. Yeah, all the GT cars, they're pretty close together. The Ferrari 550 is so loud. So loud. I did have full course yellows on, but flag rules off. But I think that turns the flag rules on anyway, which is kind of annoying. He's trying to go around the outside of us. Can't do it. Yeah, gaps at the front are pretty big at the moment. Don't think 1 to 3rd is really going to change unless something drastic happens like retirements.
Approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Car right, clear right.
Oh, beautiful overtake. Oh, the number 22 car that really struggled to get around them there. That's bought me some time. Oh, why are you going that way? There you go.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 2.9.
Hey, you pillock. Just pass the bastard.
Clear left. The track temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius. The gap to Seiler in front is now 2.1 seconds. That lap time was 1:49.32.
Now we've got a gap. We need to go find another battle. The GT Porsche is catching the Ferraris pretty quickly. Okay, it seems like they're coming into pit, and I don't think that's because of fuel. I think it's because of tyre wear. It was such a weird radiator opening colour. I dislike that. I dislike that a lot. Or we might go for a move, but he's going into the pits anyway, so it doesn't matter. The other Ferrari hasn't pitted, he's so far down. No change for the lead. Ferrari's in. Teammates in 15th. There's a battle going on here between the player Patterson in the 29 ART car and the number 9 Herberth Motorsport car.
3-4.
Let's watch this battle here.
Slower class car ahead.
He kind of has a look. Oh, he does kind of go off the inside. He's on the outside now. 29's had to go over the rough and tumble parts, and he's done it. The number 8 Herberth Motorsport car is now in the 10th position. I think points only going down to 6. I really do want to see if that Ferrari
Green flag in sector 3.
is still out.
On your left.
In first place, he is. He's still going. Fantastic sounding little thing. With the GT net lead not far behind. So he's going to lose about a minute in the pit. It's going to put him down here somewhere. No, it's not, is it? The Porsche is so quick.
Car left. Clear left. The gap to Seiler ahead is now 3.2. Okay, Crabby, there's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy.
Love the sound of the 550. Always looks like he's working the card so hard.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.6 seconds.
And it's just so slow. The guy behind again is gaining ground. He just really struggles with the what do you call it? Back markers. Gap even more increased from first to second. Second to third is 22 seconds, which is pretty huge. But again, the 14 I didn't expect to be up this high. Doing extremely well, and it's going to end up getting the max ballast of 80 kilograms, which I guess you know, around Monza most of it's straight, so it doesn't matter how much kilograms you have in.
Clear left.
We have been overtaken.
Car left. Right side.
I think traffic helped him there.
Clear right.
Got some work to do, Hayne, to get back ahead of that car. As the car ahead passes the RWS NGT Porsche, who is, I believe, in second. Yeah, I got boxed in for sure, yeah. How do I move this emoji thing? This is the most annoying thing in the world. How do I move this? I can't. I can't see half the message.
Clear left.
Because there's a stupid... There we go. Fixed it.
P7.
Now fallen behind by 2 seconds. There's about behind between 11 and 12. They've been going for it for quite a little while, these two, and the position hasn't changed, so we won't stick with them because I can't imagine it is going to change anytime soon. So first place again is the 67 Max Racing car from Italy, but they still do not have a huge gap to the car behind. And in third place is the not pitted number 75 Michael. There I am behind him. Bonk.
Clear left.
Had a bit of a collision there. Really struggling to get by him on a straight line. Get by. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Clear right.
That took a while.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.0.
Sector 3 is now yellow.
Ahead is pitting.
We have the Lister coming in. Don't have the best fuel consumption. David Osborne has taken over for third place, which is pretty good considering how far down he was at one point. I wonder why. So Lister, the 14 Lister has less fuel than the other vehicles, so they did an early pit stop in the first pit stop rounds.
Sixth place. Car left.
We've been pushed up due to the pitting Lister.
Car right. Clear right.
If that Ferrari goes for another 2 minutes, which he may or might not do, he will only need to one stop.
Class leader. Air temperatures increasing.
Which again will not fix all of his problems, but the other GT cars will need to pit one more time. The other NGT cars will need to pit one more time, so we'll have to keep up with that one.
Okay, Crabby, left side, clear left.
Just past the, either that was the leader or the sister car. I believe it was the sister car. Of NGT. Plonk. It's a close battle between number 9 and the ART car still. They just, one car is better in one place, one car is better in the other, and they can't really get past each other. Gonna have to utilise traffic to the best of their ability. And there's lots of traffic up ahead, so the Airbath car is sensing an opportunity here, but the ART car with Patterson in blocks him off. They're biding their time here. The number 9 Herbert car tries to look around the outside, pulls himself onto the inside, and then heads back into the slipstream to see if he can make his way past the first corner. They're going to have to get past these NGTs before they get there, but there's not going to be enough time. They're currently being caught by the NGTs behind them due to the pace that they are struggling with behind the NGT cars. They're slow here because of the yellow flag, no overtaking. Which really does not help the GT cars because that's one less overtaking spot that they have. They're both going to overtake the RWS NGT Porsche, which will definitely help the Herbert car. The ART car looks at the car ahead to get past, but he doesn't quite manage it. It's the remaining G-Force Pennzoil sponsored car. He does make it past at the first Lesmo corner. The Herbert Motorsport car does not, with number 22 car being close behind, which is also for position. So what we're currently looking at is the battle for 10th, 11th, 12th. That Ferrari is still not in the pit, has still not come in, so I think it's just a one stop for them now. Which is really amazing. It'd be quite cool to see how far they go up. I think their tyres are ruined though, they're really struggling in the corners. So the battle between them and the ART car has finally stopped. Time between first and second hasn't really changed. Where is the number 15 Lister? He's down in 15th place. So I guess the early stop really helped him track position to begin with. He now has to wait for the other cars to pit to see really where he is. David Osborne, number 15th, in third place, back kind of up where he should be. Very far behind second though. All very spread out around here. Closest battle in GT is between the 27 and 9. Got about a second gap. And then NGT, about a second difference between first and second place. Third place, even closer to second.
3.9.
Between the G-Force car and the Labra competition car with the professionals in. Or more professionals in, let's say. The other Labra competition car has gentlemen drivers.
There's a few remaining.
Teammate overtaking this placed car. RDS Porsche not too far behind that driver either, so it is a battle for third place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
And then it starts getting spread out towards the end with Michael Kemper just completed his pit stop. He's down to 32nd. This is the only pit stop he's going to need to make. The other Ferrari is also in. Herbert's car did not like that Ferrari entering the track. Not too long until we get back in the car again. And then I will probably drive to the end, but after we do the pit stop, we will pause the race, we'll save it, exit, and I just need to adjust some file settings so we no longer get yellow flags. Because it's causing a problem with Nuno being in the barrier, and we might also be able to get Nuno out of the barrier as well. So not many battles going on at the moment, just people battling with slower class cars. The number 8 Herbert racing car and the number 22.
Gaining on you. The gap is now.
I've forgotten which one this is. Is getting pretty close, battling with. Oh, he did manage to get past. He absolutely railed it through there.
The gap in front is now 2.7 seconds.
So he's going to try and put it up on the inside. I know the number 29 ART does manage to get it through before the selection of corners here. As they are passing Michael in the number 75. 75 blocks off. He doesn't see the number 8 Herbert car coming, which will open the door to the number 27 car to try and put it up on the inside around Parabolica. That's a different car I'm looking at, so he doesn't manage to do that. He's too far away. Number 29 is in the pits. He decides I've had enough of that, and he's going to try and undercut his competitors. The number 8 is in as well. Wait, the number 8 did get past. I'm confused. We've got a bit longer to go. fourth place coming in, third place coming in. First and second not coming in yet.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Incident in Sector 3. See,
Sector 3 is green.
Sector 3 is clear again. People in the GT class starting to come into the pits. Number 14 car is going to start making up some positions here due to that. You know, we've been really struggling with NGT cars here. It's the most NGTs we've had all season, and despite having the straight, the NGTs aren't too much slower on a straight line. So really do have to try and get them into the corners.
Okay, Krabby, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P4.
So the number 29 has
P7. We think
gotten out
just in front of you. On your right. Clear right.
with the number 8 Herbert car actually getting really far ahead. And the first place car only gaining a second so far, but he is coming in to the pits.
Your pit box is currently occupied.
So we are coming in this lap. Payne wants to come in, so we'll grant him his wish. We are pretty much in open ground.
Pit crew is ready.
Number 2 completing his pit stop.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The pit stall is available. Yellow flag in Sector 3. There'll be traffic on the exit. On exit, we should be in position 9. Right.
The JMB car has overtaken Michael. I guess because the JMB managed to have clean air whilst he was in the pits.
Green flag Sector 3.
Where did the blue car go? So there must be some more retirements. Oh, I'm in the pits. Interesting. Oh no.
Voss is pitting from P5. He should be a little bit behind when he
I
comes
have
out.
made a mistake. What we'll do... Okay, what I'll have to do... Bollocks. It's so easy to do in this game to do that. I will change the files around and then I'll have to speed up the AI stint so everything we've seen is just not real anymore. God damn it. Okay. Let's change all these to 0. Okay, what else do we need? We need to find okay, that is on. Okay. We just need to forget everything that's just happened and do the fast AI thing. So we saw some cool battles and stuff, but we now have to forget that that existed. But that also means Nuno is part of the race again. but prepare for speed.
Lystritz has just retired.
Okay, so it's the beginning of my co-driver's thing. Let's speed this up.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Unfortunate that I accidentally pressed exit, but we can fix that problem.
Alright, Crabby.
And before we go into the pits, we will just have a quick look at what the
48.86. Good luck.
what the racing order is. Ah, god damn it, it's so annoying. The strategy for the AI shouldn't be too different from what we've seen though, just because of their first pit stop, which they've already done. But yeah, sorry about that guys, that's fucking annoying.
You can make this thing P3.
It's annoying for me as well, because I just got really immersed, and now the immersion is gone.
Defend your position.
Oh well.
Green flag, sector 3.
So easily done.
149.39. Just ignore him, he'll go away.
But I don't think the pit board was coming up or anything, so I think we would have had to have restarted anyway.
That lap was at 150, 112. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. Yellow flag.
So we're currently in third place.
The gap to Walter behind is now 0.7. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Your reel-in user in the gap is now 0.8. The gap to Seiler behind is now 0.7. Sector 3 is clear. We're setting the pace. That lap was at 146.33. Slower class car ahead. Seiler is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.8.
Okay, we'll have a quick look at the grid. See what's going on. So we're still in the leader is number 25 as it was before, but he's 20 seconds ahead now. Corazorin's in second. He's actually now pitting before first place. Third place is me currently, which is great. Number 21 that we were battling with before is now really far behind. The number 2
is now clear.
Chamberlain Sport Car is pitting. Number 15 David Osborne in sixth place pitting.
The gap to user.
Number 12 in front of the number 11.
9.5 seconds.
Yeah, lots of people are coming in doing their pits. Number 27 doing pretty well.
The leader, Het Simmons, is pitting.
They're coming out the pits, so everything's getting a bit more jumbled up. The lister beforehand pitted as previous earlier in the first pit stop, so he's further behind. Proton car not doing great. Surprising a car.
Yellow flag user in front is pitting.
6-7 still in the lead. 55 up higher than it was previously. The US car is lower than it was previously.
Clear left. You're now in the lead. You're a second off in sector 1.
Ferraris are kind of where they were before.
In this lap, box this lap, please.
Nuno is out. And I can't quite remember what he's out for.
Car ahead.
Let me pick it up on my phone.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. On your right. Right side's clear.
So we're now in first due to pit stops.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is green. Pit crew's ready.
So Nuno is out because of brake failure. So he was actually meant to be out. For those of you who's just joining, I accidentally pressed exit because I was trying to get myself back into the car in the pit lane. It wasn't letting me back.
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
So I accidentally exited when I was trying to fix it, but I reloaded the save and I fast forwarded the AI stint.
Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of.
So everything is slightly more jumbled than what we've just seen in the last hour, last 40 minutes. But in real terms, the leaders of both classes are the same. Pit stop strategies are basically the same. Yeah, it's one of those things. We'll have more races to look at in the future and not fuck up, hopefully.
Yellow flag.
Anyway, I'm going to get in the car now. There's 33 laps left to go. 34 laps. So we're going to have to do one more splash and dash. I'll be in the car for the rest of the race. So set it to myself. Turn the car off. And let's get driving. Got one of the... Is that the number 12? So we've lost first, but that's to be expected. Let's start the engine now that we've jacked up.
All done, go! There's a car approaching, watch your mirrors, stay behind the
Here we go.
line. Clear left, P3. Green flag, sector 2. The next car is user.
So we've come out in third, which is where the AI teammate was driving, which is a bit higher than what we were driving before. But, you know, it's just the randomness of the game. Apologies to those that sat with me and watched the AI drivers go around for about 40 minutes only for me to have to quit and reset it. But it is one of those things. Race result will stand. Car feels pretty good. Track is definitely rubbered up a lot more. Try and get past this Freisinger car, which is my teammate.
User. Ahead is now 1.8.
I just got hit up the arse. That wasn't very nice.
Sector 3 is now clear.
By my own teammate, no less.
Got dirt pick up on all your tyres. We're seeing front locking going into Cover Parabolica.
Try and get the rubber off a little bit. Not the rubber, the gravel. Brake a bit earlier. So we could be on for a podium here because of my AI driver. Actually putting in some stellar work this time. Keeping it on track. But frustrating that I fucked it up, but I can't fix it now, so make sure we don't fuck it up next race, basically. Lots of cars out in the gravel there.
currently setting the pace. The gap to user in front is now 9.2 seconds.
Oi, oi, oi. It's nice that we've got a bit of clean ground here.
Yellow flag sector 2. The gap to user ahead is now 7.3. Okay, Crabby, our refueling window will open after 1 hour 13 minutes and closes after 1 hour 45 minutes. Yellow flag sector 3.
Alright.
Catania is now retired.
Retired?
The gap to user in front is now 7.3, matching race pace.
Out of the way, Bill.
Car left. Clear left. That was a 1:49.00. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to user ahead is now 6.5 seconds. You've just done a 1:48.59. The track temp's increasing. It's now 30 Celsius. Coming up on a slower class car. Okay, Crabby, you're reeling. User in. The gap is 3.9 seconds. That was a 1:48.08. Car left, clear left. You're reeling. User in. The gap's now 1.6 seconds.
Marcus is a bit slow now.
That's halfway. We estimate 37 minutes of fuel remaining.
I don't know why you said halfway. It's halfway in nothing. Not halfway in fuel, it's not halfway in the race. Really lucky with the traffic.
Good move, mate. The gap to user behind is increasing. It's now 0.8. P2. Slower class car ahead.
AI seem to be really struggling now. We need to turn the difficulty up even more next time, because when the track rubbers up I seem to be able to perform better. This means I'll lose shit tons of time at the beginning. It's all a big learning curve. The Marcos seems to be keeping pace, to be fair.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is
what we haven't done yet is save.
Green flag, Sector 1.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Is it because I restarted it? Might be because I've restarted it or something. Because yeah, like before it was really fucking difficult, which is what I wanted. Maybe.
User is getting closer.
Also driving like shit though, to be fair. Alright, okay. I think we've just had a lot more luck on our side as well with the AI counterpart, with the save that we loaded.
Your lap time was 1:49.13. Car right, clear right. Gap to user behind is now 3.7 seconds.
Something's happened with the difficulty here, isn't it? Huh. Ah, fuck it.
We think user has crashed in cover parabolica,
Oh.
coming up on a slower class car, V2.
That's cool out, I imagine.
User has retired from the race.
Ooh.
Air temps rising, it's now 22 Celsius.
Now really are in a bubble.
Green flag, sector 3.
Marcos, it be gone. Oh, I couldn't find the gear there. That Ferrari out. Oh no, was that the Marcos with the red? 3 cars in that gravel now.
You've just done a 1:48.93.
ART car.
Slower class car ahead. Car right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear left. slower car. That time was 150.43. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
I believe that's the leader of NGT. Yeah, it is. Oh. Put it in gear. There we go. No, that's one of the Ferraris. Looks like the 75.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Really struggled there to get the power on.
Okay, Crabby, pit window open.
All right.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. Slower class car ahead. The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius.
Teammates battling there. Like another 14 laps left to go.
Right side's clear. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Missed the apex entirely, that's alright.
Green flag sector 3. Slower class car ahead.
Upper competition car.
On your left, clear left.
Slidey.
Sector 3 is yellow. Coming up on a slower class car.
Why was it yellow?
Dirt pickup on the left side tyres.
I felt that.
Green flag in sector 3. Yellow flag. Okay, Crabby, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oof.
Your last lap time was 1:48.40. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Get in gear, come on. Really struggling to get in second here. by throwing it in a bit harder and into the gearbox, and using a bit more throttle on downshift to make sure really rev matching, make sure that gear goes in. Like we don't have to use second too often.
Ahead is now 19 seconds. Sector 3 is clear.
Ooh. Almost lost it there.
Osborne behind is pitting now.
That's David behind. Guess we see how something turns out against the AI. There's like a bloody on Streamlabs. There's like an emoji holder, so I can post emojis, but they've put it in a place where I cannot see the most recent message, and it's just the most annoying thing in the world.
Sector 3 is now yellow. The leader, Het Simmons, is pitting.
Fuel. Ah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, we'll see. I'm a little bit pissy about how this has turned out, but Christ, I can't change it now.
You're leading.
I'm leading. Oopsie daisy. Especially I spent so long testing it. But oh well. Silverstone next. I know.
Slower class car ahead.
Really kicking that clutch and throttle when I'm downshifting now. To make sure it gets in properly. Ooh, no.
All your tyres have dirt makeup. Flag in Sector 3.
Well, I'm really struggling here. It's because of the dirt on the tyres, I imagine.
Air temps increasing. It's now 24 Celsius. Yellow flag. Alright, Crabby, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is now clear. Okay, pit stop requested.
We're going to come in this lap. I need to check something quickly because okay, they've all taken about 50 litres. I know I need to take much less than that, but I don't know if it's worth fucking cheesing the game.
The pit crew is ready.
Yeah, I know. It's like 5 minutes if you fucking run it dry, I guess. Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Because even though it's to the laps, we'll be doing 57 laps, the AI do it to the timer.
There'll be traffic on the exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P2, just behind. Ride.
Ride. We ride. Car. Oh really? I've never noticed them do that when I was testing. It was always to the timer. Really struggling to get into second gear.
Sector 3 is green.
Alright, huh. Doesn't work very well. Alright, huh. Just do that. I can't wait for Silverstone already. It's gonna be great.
We're done. Go. All clear. Push now.
Really struggling with second.
P2. Watch those downshifts. Go with you on the transmission.
Yeah, I think I've lost second or something. Which is pretty neat. Second's gone again.
Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Osborne has stepped in. Sector 1 is green. Osborne has retired from the race.
Oh, Osborne's out. Who's going to be in third then? So close to the end as well.
That was at 148.20.
Yeah, I think. Oh shit. Do kind of need second to exist. Just keep using second till it dies. Don't know why I went down to second there. Because I'm getting tired. Not too many laps to go yet. Till the end. We'll claim our second podium. First race we got 6th, second place we won, second race we won at Estoril. It's really funny.
The track temp's increasing, it's now 34 Celsius.
We're going to start driving round second gear.
Coming up on a slower car.
It's amazing how much speed these cars are in a straight line.
Car right, clear right.
I forgot about second gear. Lost it completely now.
Right side, clear right, B2. Coming up on on a slower car. Clear right. Car left. Still there. Clear left. That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, I'm on the marbles. Second. Last lap. Leader has finished the race. Just on our way now. The car's feeling absolutely battered. I've nearly lost second gear, but us and our teammate have managed to make it into second place. As we cross the line.
Nice one, Crabby. Great drive. That's a podium.
There we go. Thank you everyone that came and hung out on the stream. It was great to have you all. Shame that I managed to fuck up the race, but it is how it is sometimes. And next race is the FIA GT at Silverstone. We're going to be heavily ballasted. I think we're going to have about 60 kilograms worth of ballast. We're going to be the heaviest cars on the grid. And then straight after FIA GT Silverstone, it is a double header with the American Le Mans Series, making the first ever European Le Mans Series round at Silverstone as well, and then followed by the mighty 24 hours of Le Mans, which I need to start working on. It's going to take a while. But we're just going to drive this car back to the pits. Very surprised second gear didn't come out and try and punch me. Lots of cars off. Have a look at the retirements in a moment. But there's number 75 there, number 1, Chamberlain. I believe that's the number 12 or 10. Can't quite remember. But that's some good points for us. That's some really good points for us. really slow us down in Silverstone, but points are points are points are points. Our AI counterpart really did good getting us into third place. Brilliant. Let's do a quick rundown of this guy looks very unhappy. So, in first place, Mike Hasmans, Carsport Holland Viper. Myself in second in the Freisinger Motorsport car. Third, Tony Seeler in the Chamberlain Motorsport car. So they did incredibly good. Luca Caparelli in the racing box. I believe that's yeah, that is also a Chrysler. Vincent Voss in the Paul Balmondo Racing in fifth. And the last points position goes to Jamie Campbell-Walter in the number 15 Lister Storm racing car. So he will get some, I think he gets the maximum amount of ballast taken off, which is 40 kilograms. So it'll be 30 kilograms next race. And he still gets a point. First non-point class position is Claude Yves Gosselin in the other Paul Balmondo racing car. The first player drove vehicle, Dylan Patterson in the Team ART car. They've done well to finish in 8th. 9th, Franz Conrad of Conrad Racing Motorsport. Conrad Motorsport, not racing. Gabriele Sabatini in the Orlando GT car, which is a Porsche. Marco Ligonet in the Herbert Racing Team. 12th, Franz Vieth. 13th, Bill Penguino in the Freisinger Motorsport. Quite a big distance there. 2 laps they lost. Toby Johnson just behind, another one of the players, as well as Bill. In the first Racing GT car, which is great that he beat some other competitors. 15th, Michael Montiero. 16th, Christian Reed. And last GT, which will still be classified, was David Osborne in the Lister Storm Racing, but he had an engine failure. So he finished on the same lap as the lead NGT, but he finished ahead of them, which is good, their ratings. Again, they are really struggling for points. Could have got a really good position here with third place, but they lost it just at the end. First place in NGT is the LRO. That was the number 60. Oh no, it was not the 67. It actually switched positions. Yeah, I was going to say, oh my god. So, Francois Mijol, Goal, I don't know, won in the LRO racing team car, which is absolutely tragic. They've taken it away from the Mack Racing number 67, Roberto Orlandi. Lobber competition got third place with Christopher Bouchou and the other professional drivers. They did not start in a very high position, so it was great for them to get third place. Magnus Wallander in the one and only Pennzoil G-Force car that finished the race is finished 4th. 5th was the ART Engineering car, and 6th, Michael Newgarden in the Herbert Racing. 7th, Luca Ricitelli ended up dropping back quite a bit. They should have been higher up than they are. They could have got a podium position, but that was not to be for them. Ferdinand de Lesseps was finished just behind them in the Labour competition. And then it was Mack Racing finishing quite far behind his teammate, which you're seeing quite often here. Jean-Luc Maury Laribieri, don't know how you say that, in the Noel de Bello Racing. Again, not finishing too greatly. Ivan Capelli in the Supertech ERG, that was the one and only Ferrari to finish, finished a lap down on the car ahead of it. So retirements as follows. Cortazor had an engine problem in the Marcos Racing International car. They were racing in second place, but unfortunately it was not to be for them. After that is the Horst Filbermeyer GT RWS car. They weren't really that high up, but it was unfortunate that they lost the brakes. Marco Klimpel is one of the player people. in the NGT class. They were racing the car that was in first place in NGT for for the 360s for a long time, but they lost the brakes on lap 60, and they were at the end of the road in the gravel. Luca Cattaneo, in Herberth Racing car, I believe that was the number 9, had a gearbox issue. Batti Pregliasco in the JMB competition car, the Ferrari 360 with the wing, ended up retiring on lap 49 with a brake issue. Nuno Pava, which is one of the players and the last of the players on this list, he suffered a brake failure. Jean-Claude Ligniers, Paul Balmondo racing car, retired on lap 26 with suspension. Tim Sugden in the MCA GTC, unfortunately, didn't make it very far with an engine problem. And Jeff Lister in the first Pennzoil Quaker State G-Force car, which should have been up with his teammate. They tend to be quite equal, so it would have been a good points haul for them, but unluckily they lost the gearbox on lap 6. So that is the end of that. Right, we'll call it here. Thank you everyone for joining. Silverstone hopefully won't be too long away. I will get on testing as soon as possible, and make sure I don't press the escape button this time. Anyway, cheers all. I'll see you in a bit, and